what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Turn this room, turn it to an ocean. Let me float around. Eyes closed, like we're dreaming even when we're not. You and me got a whole lot of meaning, I don't know how. You and me just know how it feels when we're falling in love. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. And we can do nothing at all. So what, if you're stupid then you know it's nothing wrong. You and me got a whole lot of meaning, I don't know how. You and me just know how it feels when we're falling in love. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. And we can do nothing at all. So what, if you're stupid then you know it's nothing wrong. You and me got a whole lot of meaning, I don't know how. You and me just know how it feels when we're falling in love. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning.
Hello. Hello. How are you? Hello, guys. Welcome. I see y'all just joined in. Thank you so much for tuning in. Greetings, everyone who is in the house. How are you doing? Welcome back. For the returning subscribers, returning viewers, welcome back. For the new people, just imagine if this was, or maybe this is your first time coming across this channel. Feel most welcome. My name is JT. This is JT Podcast, of course. Here comes a reaction video, and I'm here to sanitize the streets as always, All right. We're here for a good talk, some real good talk. So thank you so much for joining in. I can see y'all. Just to mention a few, Angela, I see you, New Becomen, Melanie, Nyaboke, Ivet Kinchkin, Glandora Davis, Miss Optimistic, Colleen, MLTS, the parallel experience. I see you. Victory Space. Thank you for being here, and big shout out to you. Suzanne. Okay, Suzanne, how are you? I see you. Alice Queen, Eva Miller, among others who are in the house. And if you're watching from the bush, Passenger Finder, see you. If you're watching from the bush, do me a favor, hit the like button, all right? Hit the like button and subscribe this channel if you haven't done that already, because we're heading to 5K, all right? A road to 1 million subscribers starts right now. Okay, we're heading to 5K. And as it stands on your screen is the state of our villa. Sensor decided to show us the state of their villa. I'm talking about him and the partner of the villa, today he talked about the villa, and he kind of revealed that it's a partnership, because ain't no way that Aaron Dante will own something inside there forever. And you can imagine now Rocio have to make peace with the fact that Aaron Dante has a very executive room there. Actually, the master, the very good room in the villa belongs to Dante, and that should never be touched. Dante have to come and design it. So anytime Dante comes, can go in there and do any business he has to do inside that villa. Anyway, it's something we'll be talking about. And of course, we'll know about D Mwongo and the Muzzongu, Peter the Muzzongu. I see Peter is overworking over there. I see Peter is overworking there as now the new work of the village. Is he gonna do all that? Of course, I know he will be doing that because he's on a paycheck, right? He's on a paycheck, so he has to act accordingly as a paid actor, as a worker to the Mwongo, all right, among others. And of course, we had a call from Argentina, and that call came barely 3 days after, barely 3 days or 4 days, I don't know, barely a week since the power couple left Argentina. So they have to remind Censo. They need to remind Censo that, you know what, you left us here in Argentina, and you know we need some dollars. So it is Rocio's mother's birthday. But now Censo is like, oh, Rocio, tell your parents that, you know, I will be sending them some chums, because why else would they call? I mean, why else would they be calling right now? It's not about their birthdays, because how many times do they call us when they have birthday? Anyway, among others that we'll be talking about tonight or today. So hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. All right. Yeah, God is good. Dante owns the villa. You heard that. All right. Is there a checklist? Of course, I've given you. So make sure you like the video and subscribe. D Mwongo is tired of being strong and independent. So she needs someone to play like the man, and that person is paid to do that. Anyway, that's how it goes. All right. Forever Amber, see you. Hello, JT. Keep it up. Bye, sana. Noma, sana. Aye. Dante owns part of the villa. That is news. I knew he owns a room. He owns a room? How would you own a room in someone's residential home? I mean, does it even make sense that someone will declare on camera that this room belongs to who? To JT. Forever. Even if I die, even if I go to heaven tomorrow, my children will be told that this room is a no-go zone for them. Not even my wife. This room belongs to Dante. Tell me this. So tell me, how is that even possible? That you can have your own residential home and you kind of give someone a room inside your residential, actually next to your wife's bedroom. And this person you give to is a man. And he's rich. One thing is, Censo narrated a whole story how him and Dante, Censo narrated a big story of how him and Dante met, how Dante has been helping him, you know, how Dante has been sending him money, doing ABC to him. So in a way or the other, he's saying Dante has contributed a lot into the building of this villa. And so he owns part of it. But now let me make it sound a little bit logic, like a little bit easy, that he owns one of the executive rooms here, and that house, and maybe that room, is his space forever. Even if I go, even if I die, not my children, not my wife, nobody can get him out of that that space. Because one thing I really come to see. Thank you, Angela, for this. One thing I'm trying to see here is there will be a very big problem here when Con Machete Man, I mean Con Dad Machete Man, will realize this kind of games that are being played here, because you understand, like the whole villa is built on Dante's. It's built on who? On Machete Man's land. That villa is built on Machete's man swamp or land, and now that villa is like a partnership of Senso and Dante. And now Senso is declaring on camera that he has gifted or given that executive room that has a kitchen, has a washroom, and an outdoor bathroom, and whatever, a lot of things out there in there. And that room should be kept locked, and he can come and do whatever he want to do inside there. And that room belongs to him forever. Okay, Onel, how are you? JT, please give Tindy a shout out or share her channel here. Of course I did. Actually, I shared Tindy's channel on my video, if you can see. Let me show you all. It's not like I'm playing. You know, I think she's the only left content creator in Nyabohanse. I mean, the only person who is creating content right now in Nyabohanse. Others are really creating shenanigans. I think she's the only authentic content creator. I'll be sharing her channel here, actually. Yeah. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you for reminding me. Let me show you that. I think she changed her name, right? She's not called Tindy. She's called, who's called? She's called Rin. Okay. Her name is now Rin. Actually, let me try to share her. No, okay. Let me open her channel here, so at least I can share it. Sorry. Let me share her channel here. I mean, I really think I just want to share her channel because it's not like there's anything big. I really think she's been putting a lot of effort. Look at her channel. She's been putting a lot of effort in creating authentic content that is not into dramas and shenanigans and stuff like that. So I really think she's putting a lot of effort, even though her views are not that much viewing. But I really think Tindy, that is Rin, is putting a lot. She's putting a lot of effort over there. So I'll be sharing her link every now and then in that channel, in my channel right now in the here. So at least you guys can subscribe, and on your free time, go watch her. When you're tired with this, shenanigans in these streets, go watch her channel. I mean, her and this other lady called African Cook, or maybe African Tea, African Tea, whatever, that village cook. They're the only content creators I think they are in Nyabohanse, because they post. Anyway, that one aside, let's go back to the shenanigans. Thank you all. And thank you, Onella, for reminding me about that.
Of what benefit?
All right. Thank you, Onella. That is super cool. Anyway, here comes Senso. So Senso, when he was talking about, this villa of him, it was something like the state of Mavilla, all right? The state of Mavilla. And then I found something like the state of my villa, right? That is actually the title, the state of my villa in Kenya, Africa. When I saw all that thing and I listened to how he was explaining a lot of stuff, I was like, you should have written the state of our villa, if not for you and Rocio, then for you and Dante. Right? Because the only biggest fear that Senso has is one day he wake up and now this Muzzongu want to take him out, want to take him out and take his property. So I guess that is the biggest fear he has. But all in all, someone owns the villa. Hi on trending, welcome. Bokeh Africa, the hairdresser and Mashos, is also collecting millions of views from her new niche. Mura congratulated her 2 weeks ago. Oh, congratulated her 2 weeks ago in her 1.6 million view video. For Ray, Bokeh Africa. Wow. a hairdresser. All right, those are kind of channels that I want to be, watching. Actually, I have my favorite channel that I watch when I'm tired. When I'm tired of shenanigans. So speaking about that, I watch Tindi, that is Rain, and I watch African Tea. Okay, the African Tea, that is African Tea Travel, African Village Cook. All right, those are the channels that I watch when I'm sick of these shenanigans. But now there's another one that you're telling me, Oti. Thank you. Yeah, I realized that and even posted that on my community. So yeah, thank you for reminding me. So guys, thank you for coming in. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. African Tea getting views from 5K or the 600K. Oh my God. Yeah, I tell you, there are people who fall in love with authentic content, because, drama is really hard for you to keep up. Drama is really hard for you to keep up with. But I really think authentic content really sells. Authentic content really sells. And today I'll be giving a free shout out to Tindi. It's Tindi. That is Pablo's nephew. Yeah. I really think she's putting a lot of effort here in creating content. And even if the views are not that much viewing, I really think with time, it will start to be viewing. I saw a glimpse of her channel and I was touched, like, oh my God, this one deserves a lot. Deserves a lot of views. It deserves, and that one actually, this is me sharing. All right. So when we go back to the state of Dante's villa, aka Senso and Dante villa, he was showing us around and telling us what he need subscribers to do to upgrade that, to upgrade the villa. And one of the biggest things that he said that he need a lot of priority is to fix the hot water, like the hot water in that villa. And he mentioned something really hypocritical, and I was like, Senso, so that is you. So Senso, right now he's calling a plumber who is a very good plumber that understand his work to holler him, and come and work for him. And now he once say, I had a very good plumber who was working on this, who worked on this, but a lot happened that I don't want to talk about. And I was like, no, I will be talking about what happened, because you are looking for another plumber who's going to work, and they may go through the same thing that the first plumber went through. And remember, that plumber works for free, and he did an incredible job. Even Senso, he mentioned that the plumber that I had was incredibly good, but I don't want to say what happened until the plumber went. So in the state of our villa, that is Senso and Aaron Dante, and now I think there is a partnership of now 3 people, because Argentinian baby mama might qualify to own part of this property because her plans might be actualizing. So Dante, Senso, and Argentina baby mama villa. So it comes down to this part now. Senso is trying to fix the villa. Now there's a problem with the hot water. All right, but now who's gonna fix this? Senso needs someone to come and fix the hot water, but he doesn't want to tell people what happened before with the first plumber. Anyway, let's start from there. Then we go to where. But at least for this part, Senso really admits that the plumber that he had before he messed up with him, before he screwed up, was a good one. That's okay. I agree. The plumber, the strong man, was really, really doing an incredible job. But now, because Senso didn't want to say what happened before another plumber comes to go through the same shenanigans, be warned, this man never pays. The only thing you can do, any plumber that want to hit him up, just call Dante direct. Okay, call Aaron Dante, the one of the partners of this villa. He can give you a job. Anyway, just saying. All right, so send this. All right. Sorry.
It's plumber, guys. I need a plumber. I'll fix it while I'm here. So, guys, I need a serious plumber, guys. I need a plumber. One of the things
I need a serious plumber. All right. I need a serious plumber. And who's that plumber, by the way? The plumber, we used to have a plumber here. And who was that? strongman, and you know what sensor did to him, but at least you are saying that the plumber was good.
I want to start doing is, before even I construct the kitchen, we want hot water. Actually, on top.
All right. We want to what? Hot water. So, okay, let me show you that. Let's go there. All right. Here comes.
Please, if you're a plumber in Kenya and you're a serious plumber, I had a plumber before. He was also a very good one, though.
No, hold on. What are you saying?
But warm water. So I don't know if I will need to buy another one like this so they can.
So if you are a serious plumber, call me and come and work for me. And one thing he didn't mention is come and work for me for free, because I'm not going to pay you, because I had a plumber who worked for me for free. And you know what I did for him, or I did to him? I didn't pay him, and he went out there and he exposed me. And now that is what happened. That's what's up.
It's very hot. So they can be two, okay? And with two, they can force pressure, you know?
All right, okay. Hot water is needed in the biller, because now the biller is supposed to be working, right?
Please, if you're a plumber in Kenya and you're a serious plumber, I had a plumber before. He was also a very good one, though there's things.
Good. He was also a very good one. The plumber was very good, that's for sure. So what happened? I don't want to go there because a lot happened and I don't want to talk about that. No, we want to talk about that. What happened to that plumber? You know what happened, right? Everyone knows.
So cut, and I don't want to go back into things like that. He was a very good plumber. So if you have skills like my former plumber, please contact me.
So what is this guy saying? If you have skills like my former plumber, call me. Why can't you call him? Because you understand he has good skills. What else will make you hire another plumber if you understand that the previous plumber had skills that you need? You see, the problem is you. The problem is this guy, that he works people off. He don't pay them. So when they complain, he comes here hurling a lot of nonsense, maybe calling them off on camera, trying to shame them for demanding pay. I mean, name everyone who worked there. Mogesi for 90 days, I don't know. Get into there, that plumber, the cooks, whoever, the gate man, bro, you can name. The list is long. Okay, so the problem with this guy is he needs quality services, but he doesn't want to pay his workers. So if you have skills like my former plumber, that is strong man, call me. Call me. Come and work for me for free, because I'm not going to pay you, and the story will come back. Now after that, man, you're a mess.
I have an email here. Contact me, especially if you know how to.
No. He will pay him with the shoutouts. You know that. Elvis, how are you? Salute. Columns here. The biller is in shambles, broken tire, leakage, sick animals. Oh. Let's not go there. Anyway, any plumber who's willing to go and work for free for shoutouts, please hit him up. There's an email there. You can go work. Like, if you have skills like my former plumber, that is strong man, come and work for me for free, because of course I'm not going to pay you. You know that? And now a lot is going to follow after that. But anyway, Strongman 254, are you really willing to go back and work for free for shoutouts? This time around, maybe the shoutouts are going to be good. In this Aaron Dante, by the way, any person who is willing to go and work there, you better contact Aaron Dante straight, because from my understanding, from what I watched this video, what I'm trying to think is Aaron Dante invested a lot of money in this villa. All right, he invested a lot of money in this villa, and so he kind of owned part of this villa. Because I don't know, guys, tell me if I'm wrong. All right, I might be wrong, because okay, I know I'm wrong. I might be, but tell me how exactly I, as JT, will build a house. All right, I will build a house, a very big, decent house. I have a wife, the so-called wife. I have children, or maybe child, and I have family. But just next to my wife's bedroom, there is a house. There is a very kind of self-contained section or unit. There is a very self-contained 5-star section of the villa that I decided to give to my male friend, that he can do whatever he wants to do with that section of my house forever. And even if I go to heaven, even if I keep high or I die, God forbid, this person, this friend of mine, can come and take over this place and can do whatever they want to do there. Not even my wife can ask them, nothing. Not even my children, not nothing. So that is beyond, I don't know. I mean, I don't understand. If that was a separate apartment, a separate unit, maybe a building somewhere, like, for example, the building that they keep pigeons and ducks and rats and mice inside there. If that is the building, he said, okay, Dante, you see that building down there? That is yours. You can take that. You can do whatever you want to do with that. But now imagine a section of your house, your residential house, next to your wife's bedroom. You give it to your friend, and now this friend has access to everything. He can do everything with that house. And he even gave orders, don't touch that house. Don't touch it. I'll come and renovate it and furnish it and style it and design it according to my standards. And I'll be doing anything I want with. I don't know. I may be wrong, okay? I'm saying I might be wrong, but tell me if that makes sense, that you can give a section of your house to your friend as a gift because he did a lot of favors for you and now you have to give to him that. I don't know, but tell me if Dante doesn't own this thing, because he really put a lot of money in this building. Anyway, Dante, let's go here. There is a part here. Let me actually go back there. Let's start from there. Make sure you like the video. All right. Right. Okay. Right. Sorry for the commercials. So sorry for that.
Here we have a shelf for books, stuff, which are yet.
All right. So here comes Aaron Dante's home, or Aaron Dante's house. Strongman said that is left is something so little for hot water to flow over the house, but Mura will suffer because his strongman knows ins and outs of the plumbing system. You see, that's the problem Otia was talking about. That Sensor knows very well that the whole plumbing, or the whole plumbing system, or maybe the whole water system, let me say water supply system, was initially drawn by the strongman. He has the map for all that. He knows exactly where there is a leakage, or maybe where there is some fault. So it's something that he can go there and fix just a little, just like the other case with the fish pond. You see, the fish pond was doing very well, but now Sensor thought that the fish has been reared, or maybe we've reared the fish. Now the only part that is left is only a very small section that we can rear them now. So kick this guy out so we can rear the fish, just like now the plumber. So he really think that someone can come and now start off. Trust me, when a new plumber will come who does not understand the whole system, will come and start over again. We'll destroy every system and start over. But anyway, let's now Sensor hire a different plumber. But Sensor is saying that Strongman 254 did a very good job, so why don't hire him back? Anyway, let's go back to Aaron Dante's room. Let's go to Aaron Dante's room here.
To fix. Here is Aaron Dante's room. I think it's closed. I should have taken you in. It's closed because it has items that were brought here by one of you guys.
All right. There is Aaron Dante's room, and it remained closed until others. I really think whoever has the key is not Uncle Mo. It was. I think who had the key was maybe, if not D Muzzongu, I don't know who. Okay, so who has the keys? Okay, it was right here. Right here.
The keys and see what's going on here. Here is supposed to be a kitchen.
All right. Okay. No, let's go to the Dante's room. Dante. Where is that? Here. Guys, have you liked the video? Thank you. Like the video. Like the video. All right. So listen to this. This is actually something that got my attention. I'm like, okay, I don't understand, but now how is this even possible? How is this possible? Go back to the small screen.
New here is I have a very good friend in the US. His name is Dante. He bought me a laptop when I was really struggling.
Now listen to the praises. Listen to the praises of this man called Dante, and tell me if indeed that doesn't really qualify him to be a partner of this house. I have a very good friend of mine called Dante. He gifted me a laptop. That is one in the US. He bought, or I don't know, he sent money for solar panels and he used that for whatever. There's a lot that he mentioned about Dante, and now he finished with the what? That section, right?
Around 2014, is it 2014? No, even around when COVID came, 2019, around there, 2019. Yeah, when COVID was there, we were in the Philippines. I was.
The villa has so many kitchens, I lost count. There is kitchen for Dante. There is a kitchen for Sensor's bedroom. There's a kitchen down there. There's another kitchen on the other side. Bro, there's a lot of kitchens. And each kitchen will be costing 10 kg, 10 G's, $10,000, all right? Okay, Aaron Dante is on way to the village. For real? He's coming to see his room, his house. So Uncle Mo gave Rocio the keys to the room because I think Rocio demanded the key. The key initially here was with Uncle Mo. I don't know if it was Mo or maybe Dimongo. But now Uncle Mo said, I gave Rocio the keys to the Dante. So do you really think, guys, that Rocio will be so much cool with this fact that Aaron Dante owns that thing and he's free to do anything he feel like doing in this villa or maybe in that section of the villa? There is a kitchen there. There's a lounge. There is a balcony. There is an outdoor shower, which even Rocio doesn't have the same. I mean, the most executive part of the house is owned by the Dante, or maybe it was gifted to him forever as a gift. But Rocio's bedroom is not as big at the executive as Dante's. We're going to have a problem here. We're really going to have a problem here very soon.
I was stuck there for 7 months with my ex-girlfriend. So, and he saw me struggling. He said, brother, I'm going to buy you a laptop. And actually, I think he sent me over 2,000 US.
All right. From there, sending 2,000 US dollars, rescuing him from whatever he was going through. And a lot that he did for him. So the guy have to be gifted this. Okay. Burundian traveler coming too, and Dante collaborated the other day. Now you see, power of dollars. If Aaron Dante, listen up, if Aaron Dante didn't have as much money as other people, trust me, Sensor would have called him on camera because I saw him making a collaboration, going live with a Burundian traveler who I think had a problem with Sensor after meeting Wodemaya the other time with Claudia Joseph. They went to meet Wodemaya. So if Dante wasn't that rich guy, super rich guy that is helping Sensor, maybe supporting Sensor with a lot of cash, Aaron Dante and Sensor right now, it would be a done deal. You're fired. But now you can't fire. You can't cut a hand that feeds you. That is how they say. You can't cut a hand that feeds you. So you have to chill. All right. Okay. There's a lot of stuff that the Kenga is trying to say about Dante, whatever Dante did to him. A very big story here. But the most part here, the most interesting part is this part of him. Is this part of of Sensor giving the room to Dante. Madam Parasite has now been conditioned to play their games. She even had issues Mura renting part of the house. Now she's okay with it. Now imagine. I remember she was so furious saying, I don't really like how this villa is acting like a hotel or something, like a destination, a tourist destination that people comes in here and people comes here, they walk in and out like this is a hotel. I want this place to be like a residential area, like a home. I want to convert this to a home. I remember now she made a video, actually, Madam Parasite. She made a video saying, now organizing now making this a home, and she was saying in this room. Actually, if you go to her videos, I can't really trace it. She was saying, so this room I'll put my studio, and this room I'll put what, like a theater that we come and watch, movie theater, something. This way we will be making like a podcast with guests, and this one will be my music production room. I can be singing here, and this room, and this other room, whatever. And this other room I'll organize, buy a bed for my baby and stuff like that. But now, Senzo has a different plan, and now Madam Parasite have to act like she's cool with that, even though I know she's not. Even though I know she's not. That now Senso is renting part of this house. Anyway. Okay. Hi, Kemi. Hi, Kavan. Diana Kemi is the one who exposed that the villa was a hotel and not a residence. For real? No, that is crazy. That's crazy. Hi, unapologetic real talk. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. The house is full of molds, and the foundation is cracking only because MARWA wanted cheap labor. Crazy. Every time is repair time. Every moment is a repair moment. But now, let's see. Christmas list come back for the massacre. Well, there's a VIP. But now, let's go to this part that Dante is given this room forever. Even if Senso occupied tomorrow, even if he goes back to heaven, this room still remains for Dante. That's the craziest part that I had here. And tell me if he doesn't own it, then I don't know. All right, let me put this like that.
Away, running from all the way here to there.
The swimming pool. All right.
Carving all the way to all the.
Thank you so much for being here, Kung Fu Fanta. Thank you all so much. I see other reactors like Kung Fu Fanta on trending, unapologetic real talk. I see you, Vico Ray Space, keyboard reactors. I see, of course. I see you, Papidon. I see you, and others who are here, keyboard reactors, and each and every one of you who are here. Thank you for being in the house. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. So. If he goes back to heaven, he was never. Oh my God, I don't know why I was thinking the same, but I know that is that's crazy to imagine. But if Senso goes to heaven tomorrow, does he really think that he will be counted like he was here? Because the land, that swamp is owned by Machete Man, right? A bigger section of the house, or maybe the bigger contribution of the house, was done by Dante. And I'm sure that right now, Dante has a very good record of the transactions that he made while this thing was being constructed. You can imagine that. So let's say 70 to 90% of it came from Dante and other people's pockets. Right? And whatever. So how is Senso going to take, or maybe Senso's children going, or maybe someone else? And now imagine now, Madam Parasite have a partnership with the Senso, like they have a baby together. That qualifies her to take over if Senso goes back to heaven. God forbid. Anyway, listen to this.
Front part of the house will have a swimming pool, this part here, so that nobody can walk this way and step, because you'll step into the water.
Swimming pool. So, let's go back here. 44, 35 here. Okay.
The solar system. And I was building wholehearted, zero conditions. That time he's been supporting me. And actually, I think he sent me over 2,000 US.
So this is about Dante. He did this, sent money, he did that and that and that. So he owns the villa.
And then since that time, he's been supporting me in a very wholehearted, zero condition way, you know?
Dante has been supporting this guy wholeheartedly, zero conditions. But condition number one, I have to own a section of it. Zero condition means one condition, one big condition. I have to own part and a section of this. Yeah. That's what I thought.
So, and even when I was building this villa, he supported me with the solar system.
All right. Okay. There is a solar system.
So but I spent that money during the party. That's a story of another day.
So, as you people are reacting about the swimming pool that he talked about, that swimming pool. So people are saying, if that fish pond is not working, how will he actually manage a swimming pool that requires regular how they call it, recycle of water and treatment? How is that going to happen? How is that going to happen anyway? Whose network? Papi, whose network is not networking? Let me know. Let me hope it's not mine, because mine is really working. Okay. All right.
But he's been there. So I told him I've gifted him this room, like forever.
Wow. You listen to that. So I told him. Oh, damn. Did I do? Okay, let me do this. So right here.
That money during the party, that's a story of another day. But he's been there. So I told him I've gifted him this room, like forever.
Wow.
Either I'm alive.
So Dante has been gifted that room, like forever. Either he's alive, that is sense, or maybe if he goes back to the heaven, or not heaven, like to creator, back to his creator, that room belongs to Dante. So tell me how Dante doesn't own this thing.
But he's been there. So I told him I've gifted him this room, like forever. Either I'm alive or gone, I've gifted him this room. He can come live here. He can call it home. If he's tired of America, he can say, bro, me, I've packed my bags. I go to Africa. He has his.
Wow. Okay. So, I don't know. Tell me. All right, guys, tell me. Because for me, that is a little bit that Dante will own a section of the villa, whether Senso is alive or not. I guess that is a statement that was forced by Dante to say, okay, make a video, put that on record, that you telling people that that place remains mine, whether you go to heaven tomorrow or not. I don't know, guys. That could be like a very good gift, but I don't really think so. Anyway. Okay. Whether he's alive or not.
Room, one of the best rooms, look, glass everywhere. Okay, it's not really well done, completely done, but somebody can sleep, somebody can watch TV. I'm yet to just, and it all.
And the craziest part is everything in that room was bought by Dante, including other things. So
told me not to touch it. Even this bed is the one who bought it. Look, very executive chairs, all this, very nice, stable stuff.
Everything was bought by him, right? Okay, the biggest problem is that the land and the villa is on Machete Dad on land, okay? If anything happens to Mura, David Jr. and DEE gonna inherit the villa. What I thought. Exactly what I thought. But now, Machete Man is not an original resident of that village. According to Kohera, Machete Man is a Kisi man. He comes from Kisi, the other part, another tribe that's miles away from that village. So basically what he can do, he can just sell everything there and dash. Because he'll tell you, come grab your house from my land. Mm-hmm. Anyway, Rocio need to go review all Mura's videos, Aaron Dante Phillips videos, and David Jr. D. Mwango videos for her understanding who really owns that villa. That's what I thought. Because for now, if Rocio really want to make peace with the fact that no, just a gift, that this was just a gift to Dante, and now he have control of this house, anything he want to do, he can do this and that and that. And one day, that person comes and say, this one part, I want to like do business with this. And now my friends and my visitors and my clients will be coming here anytime they want. So how will Rocio still have control of the villa if a part of it is owned by Dante? That's why I found it ish. But now it's owned by this guy Dante, and now Rocio has to make peace with this fact that Dante can come and do whatever he want to do there, including bringing some of his guests, let me call them visitors, guests, you know what I mean, and he can do business in there. Wow. But now Jamaican uncle, after Jamaican uncle spending all that money to buy solar panels, he got nothing in the villa but an imaginary land out there. But anyway, I'm really thinking another way that I'm thinking is this could be another scheme or maybe another scam to just keep money flowing. Because remember, how is this statement coming? Okay, how is this statement coming after Senso coming back to the village, and now he needs a lot of things to be fixed in there. Like he needs a kitchen to be fixed, a swimming pool to be built, a lot of cracks to be filled, or maybe painting on the tiles, and ABC to Z. And he needs a lot of things to be done. And now, if he tells Dante that you not own this part and you may need to come do anything here, he may think about, oh, so I own something. So let me send some cash to this guy to do a lot of renovation in his house because I own part of it. But now imagine this kind of verbal gift, like you just say something and there is no paperwork that shows that indeed you own nothing here, like you own something. So I really think that this is just another plan to just keep milking cash from Dante. If I tell him that he owns the place, you can see this is the most executive room. It has even the outdoor shower. It has ABC to Z. So Dante send money because, you know, this is just like your house. It is your house. So Dante, you own this part. Okay, if not so, then indeed Dante owns it. But if he doesn't really own it, then it is another cash cow scam. Like Dante, just have in mind that you own this part. So even if you spend money, just know you're spending money in your own house. Sensor is trying to be smart. Sensor is trying to be smart. And I guess, JT, the story is dead on arrival. For real, is Dante not going to buy it? Maybe he will. Don't underestimate that. Mura said he spent Dante money, which is why he had to ask old fool Jamaican uncle. Wow. Hi, Lady Con, how are you? Jamaican uncle spent a lot of money. He also spent $4K for the bed. Wow. And on top of that, some $10,000 for the solar panels, some more than $10,000 for other stuff. So, you know, maybe, I don't know. But I guess right now, okay, Sensor knows who has more cash than who. Dante has more cash right now than the two Jamaicans who now are making cooking videos, that is Jamaican uncle and Mr. Cecile. But telling Dante that you own a part of this and stuff like that is the most cozy and 5-star place, so you can keep sending money. But I don't know if he indeed own it or something. Could be a partnership. I'm confused. But you know, guys, it is what it is.
Here, let me see. Here is one of the beautiful balconies they need to clean. Those are those things.
All right. And even this part have a
need to fix. So, and we'll clean the house. We'll give it a very good standard. Here we have an outdoor shower.
All right.
I see there's a lot of water coming in. I don't know where it's coming from.
Okay. Now that is it. Dante owns part of it. But anyway, speaking about a plumber who's going to come and fix this, who's going to come and fix the hot water. There is another person who's in line to come to come and work on the kitchen. Who's that? Mutua. Miss Mutua. All right. Okay, guys, here comes something else that we need to check. So Mutua, there is something that she needs to come and fix here, because there was a promise that Miss Mutua made that she needs to come and work on this. So it is time for anyone who owns Senso a favor to come and do it. Plumber, Dante, and Miss Mutua, the kitchens are waiting. And today at least we took you around.
See what's happening on the other side, in the main sitting space. On this side here, there is the second main kitchen of the house on this floor, and the entire house. Yeah.
All right. That space for the kitchen is supposed to be worked by someone. Okay. He spent Dante money that was a gift for solar panels to buy chandelier, and coincidentally, the guy he used to buy him chandelier is in China, and he is bringing him more stuff. I saw that actually. I saw that video call that he made. And now he had to convince Jamaican uncle to buy now the solar panels for him after spending the money that Dante sent him. That Dante sent him to buy solar panels. You know, one thing is just have some 2, 3 or 4 donatos who are really willing to buy your shenanigans or your beers. So play along with them. Make them, you know, it is like making them jealous of each other, okay? When you tell Dante that, you see, Jamaican uncle sent me 10,000. So I'm going to take him as my biggest donor. And Dante will be like, no, he is 20,000. And 20,000 or maybe TTG, that is grandpa. Mr. Cecil will be like, let me go and build a road for you, you know, because I think I need to be there. And Miss Mutua will be like, I'm coming to build a kitchen. Mutua, the Mutuas, please spare yourself, because you're not gonna compete with them, with the Dantes and the Jamaican uncle and the Jamaican. Anyway, Mutua, come and fix the kitchen.
Here we have a big kitchen. We are working on it. You guys remember Anne promised to fix Anne Mutua. So she told us when we are back home, we give her a call. So
Anne Mutua, is about time you come and fix the chicken, or maybe the kitchen. We call it chicken. JT, remember Aaron last GoFundMe was for that solar panels. However, reactors was hot on Aaron Hills, so Aaron closed the GoFundMe and gave Mura his money as a gift for the solar panels. Wow. For real. Okay. Nkeshi, note that if bulbs on Aaron's land, A's land, that house belongs to A. Okay, you're saying, not that if B builds on A's land, okay, this is avoiding use people's name. That's a smart way. Okay, if Senso builds on Machete Man's land, that house belongs to Machete. Okay? Or biological children that claim Mara's villa because that land belongs to the father. Absolutely. Mutua's wife is always working in US. Why spend more money on Mura than work on their projects? Weird how people get brainwashed, this guy. Mutua, come and work. He said it was a promise, and a promise, according to the Swahili, a promise is a debt. So come and pay.
Let her know. Promise to, and the entire house. Here we have a big kitchen. We are working on it. You guys remember Anne promised to fix Anne Mutua. So she told us when we are back home, we give her a call. So let her know. So we need to fix a kitchen here. Modern kitchen for this floor. It's actually the main.
All right. Anne Mutua, where are you? It's about time you come and fix the kitchen, because, you know, Aaron Dante needs to come and move in and start his business. And we have a lot going on, so come. Anne Mutua. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video, okay? Thank you. Make sure you like the video. And by the way, before I forget, there is a link of a channel I'm trying to share with you. All right. There's a link of a channel I'm trying to share with you. There is this channel. Okay. There is this channel of Reen, formerly known as Tindi. It's Tindi. You know, I really find this lady to be a really hardworking lady. And lately, she's so much focused on creating content. So I decided that today I'll be giving her shout out, you know, and support. Because, you know, ever since her mama passed, and she been trying to put content, like pure content, and we had a lot, and the sensor came here say, you know, he can't be helping them and stuff like that, trying to embarrass them. And Pablo, that is now the uncle to this lady, told the censor, you know, to go to hell with your conditional help and your embarrassment. So at least this is one of the good content creators that I see in the village that are really putting a lot of effort in creating content. So guys, there is a link on your chat. Please hit that link and at least subscribe to her channel. You can be watching her videos later when you want pure content. You know, when you really want pure content, go watch on that channel, because for real, she's really trying. Honestly, apart from these other shenanigans in the streets, if you're tired of drama, go watch that content. It's indeed the authentic content. Thank you. Big shout out to Reen, aka Istindi. So let's go on. So Dante has this one thing, and anyone who owns can get this favor. Come and build that. It's about time. All right, guys. All right. Welcome so much, everyone who is in the house, and make sure you like the video. Let's get started. Okay, we are just getting started, you know. Okay, thank you, Lady Corn. Just subscribe. Thank you, guys. Thank you for subscribing to the Reen, like it's Cindy. Thank you for supporting her, you know. That, I don't know, I just found, like, today I was going through this Whitey Street and I was tired of drama. So I was like, what else can I be watching, like authentic content? That I found it out. So I shared one of her videos in my community, and today I'm trying to promote her, like, out of goodwill, right? Okay, guys. all right. So about this, let me read a few comments about the Dante and the villa before we shift to the Muzzongu boyfriend. Before we go to the Muzzongu boyfriend, who is now DEE Mwango's worker. Okay? Who is now DEE Mwango's worker? The Muzzongu is really, oh my God. By the time this guy goes out of this village, he will be overworked. So the Muzzongu right now is washing DEE Mwango's clothes. I mean, oh my God, DEE Mwango. A Muzzongu comes from wherever he came from to come and wash DEE Mwango's clothes for real. Anyway, she started being strong and independent. I'll be talking about that in a minute. But in the meantime, what are you guys saying about this thing? Okay. Mura violated Aaron Dante's privacy by opening his room to strangers. Dante is not interested in whatever Mura says. Aaron is watching Mura closely with his gibberish. Now, imagine if that is Dante's room and now Sensor. Or maybe now Rocio has the key to it. One day, Dante will come to open that room, and now Rocio will tell him, no. I said no. Does Anne Mutua have relatives in Kenya that she can help? I don't know. It is her money anyway. She can do whatever she want to do, but, well, Moses 2M, thank you for being here. Make sure you like the video. But you are really bad. You know, you remind me that time when Machete Man worked on Conmam's house. When Machete Man worked on Conmam thoroughly, I don't know what happened actually. I heard that Machete Man really worked on her thoroughly. And she was broken, her arm and stuff like that. So she went to stay in Sensor's villa. And while she was there, she was living in Aaron Dante's room. So I don't know. Please don't tell Dante, because he'll be so much pissed that my con mom was sleeping in her house. Oh my God, he will be so much pissed. Ajeti, I thought Peter was the Polish plumber, but he was washing these clothes. Oh, let's go there. Let's go there. So, who's this Polish guy? Mr. Peter. Who's this Polish guy, by the way? All right. In the meantime, there is a sorry. In the meantime, there is a link on your chat on your chats. You can click on it, subscribe. You'll be going there to watch. You'll be going there to watch her channel. Okay. Here's CCTV in the room. He knows. Wow. Okay. Let's go to DEE Mwango and the Muzzongu the Peter, or Peter the Muzzongu. So Muzzongu is doing a lot of things here. Fetching water, washing DEE Mwango's clothes. Because DEE Mwango, according to her, she says she's tired of being strong and independent. So she needs someone to be taking care of her as a man. But honestly, I really think now this series is coming to that part. This series is coming to that part that I saw Censo going through in Argentina. Can't you guys see the similarities here? Everything that Censo was going through in Argentina, you know, I bet you he was washing Rocio's clothes. He was washing the house. He was cooking. He was blending juice. He was doing ABC. He was cleaning the junkyard. He was doing everything in that villa. So is this the same thing that DEE Mwango is trying to take through this guy, this Polish guy, Mr. Peter? He goes, I don't know. How will someone go to his father-in-law's home to go and wash his girlfriend's clothes? Oh my God. I mean, some things really don't make sense. That you go to your girlfriend's home and you go wash your girlfriend's clothes. For real? For real? Okay. Let me take you there. Then we come back here. What is that part? Can we start from here? So, Muzzongu, it was here. Yeah. Let's start from here. All right. Okay, that is. Oh, sorry. So, guys, I thought I was presenting that. Look at that guy, and tell me how exactly is this even making sense? That Muzzongu came here. Somebody asking, wait, are you saying Dante has CCTV in the room, so he saw all the alleged thing that happened with Jamaican Uncle and Coma? What are you guys saying? Let me show you something. I think you guys are not over that topic. Let me take you to that part where there is some camera, CCTV, that I saw, all right? Okay, it is just here. I think the CCTV is in the veranda or something. Let me show you some. All right.
Hello.
Sorry. Okay. All right. There is something here.
My mind is not balcony. Yes, here it's a nice balcony, guys. I kept this camera here to capture any.
Okay, Sensei is saying he's the one who kept that camera there to capture who is walking there. So I think if there is such cameras that show who walked in the house, so there is a camera there in those areas. I think that is, I don't know if that is Aaron Dante's room or something. Let me see.
anyone walking here. I need to check. If it captured anyone. Okay.
I don't know, but I think maybe there is a camera. Anyway, I was over that topic. Let's go back to the Muzzongu. All right, let's go back to the Muzzongu anyway. So this Muzzongu is now have been turned to Senso. You see, everything that Senso was doing while he was in Argentina is now that what this guy, if this guy's parents actually would be looking at him. Now imagine that your boy was hired by DEE to act as a boyfriend for views. And now you take him to the village and he has to do all this kind of garbage. Because I think if this guy was super rich, as DEE is looking for a rich boyfriend, if this guy was rich and has money, I'm sure that DEE wouldn't be making him do all these kind of garbage things. But I know this guy is broke. Allegedly. I really think he's broke. Because how on earth will he be doing all this? Wow. Look at this. Look at the Muzzongu fetching water for DEE. Oh my God. Look at that. And he actually even washed DEE clothes. That's the place I'm looking for. No? All right, let me put it here. All right, look at this Muzzongu, what he's doing actually here.
Hey, baby.
What's up?
Nene, come hold the camera for us.
Hi, baby. Nene, hold the camera for us so that I can work this Muzzongu out. Papi Don, I know you're here to defend DEE, all right? But trust me, this same thing that you see here, if this was Aaron Dante or maybe JB or someone who had money, I don't know, call whoever, someone who had some cash, maybe some class, he came and parked a Lamborghini outside there and, he came to that villa. You really think that Muongo will be doing all this garbage to him? Wash my clothes, Muzzongu. I hired you for view. I hired you for this kind of thing. So act accordingly or I fire you. I'll fire you because I know you're not that rich, so ain't nothing you can tell me. Hold this. And listen to DEE actual laughter. That is what actually disgusting me. That is what is disgusting me. So this guy is actually washing DEE clothes for Ray, and she's laughing. Anyway, love is blind.
Nene, come hold the camera for us.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Finally, Peter the plumber has some track. Whoa. What are you guys saying? Are you guys saying that this guy is the plumber who came to, or are you saying he's the plumber because he lay pipes for DEE? Do you get it? Are you saying that he's a plumber because he lay pipes? He lay a pipe for DEE or something? Or are you saying he's a plumber because he need to work on the hot water in the villa? Or let me assume the plumber here means that he lay pipe for DEE. I bet Mila was saying, I can't stand DEE, but honestly, I think she was just showing him her culture. Her laughter was, oh, you really think so? That she was showing him the culture? Which culture are you talking about? Because that is my culture. In my culture, no man wash clothes for his wife. No, that's not even wife. That is our girlfriend. So you think is our culture, according to the culture, that culture, you have to wash clothes for your girlfriend, right? That's not culture. They know culture. All right. So tell me something else. I will agree that he was maybe teaching him how to do what? How to hand wash. But that is not a new thing. People around the world, they know how you can hand wash clothes. So it's not something that it's something so new. For example, let me let me show you something that I downloaded here. For example, there is this photo here that I downloaded. There is this photo that I downloaded of that Muzzongu washing, hand washing. So it's not a culture to hand wash clothes. That is not what. You can see that Muzzongu washing clothes with hand wash, like hand wash. So you think that is culture that, oh, you have to be taught. No, hey. No way. No way. All right. So this was actually, Muzzongu, wash me clothes or I fire you. And Dimongo is laughing.
Okay. That's it.
It's ready?
I don't know.
It's very clean, yeah?
Yeah.
Reality videos.
Reality show.
Reality show. Okay. What you guys are saying? No, he is a plumber that will be plumbing the. No, you guys are really a mess. Please, no. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna do that. So this Polish boy will buy a Lamborghini for the. Which Lamborghini? Which Lamborghini? So it's the same way that she was using the Jamaicans. It's the same way. You really think so? So funny how you use Jamaicans, man, even shaming them. No, Lam, no. JT, that low boy is not getting any nanny in Europe. That is why he comes to Africa to get plenty pom-pom. For real. One thing is there is this mentality that a lot of people in the village have that any person that is not an African, you know what I mean? Any person that is not an African, you take them with a high dignity and stuff like that. So even if they are not broke, you really think they are broke, they're rich. Even if they are broke, you think they are rich. For example, if this Muzzongu goes to buy something very cheap commodity in town, maybe in our local market, he'll be overcharged because they think he has a lot of money. I guess that is the same impression that Dimongo is trying to create, that the guy has a lot of money or stuff like that. And that's why actually the Muongo makes him, or maybe give him the phone or maybe money to pay, so that people will think that the boy has money. Okay, baby, pay for the goods. And now Dimongo has to say, thank you, baby, for paying. I'm done being strong, independent, so because my baby is paying. No, I don't think so. That's all for coming. That's action. All right. All this wouldn't be possible if this guy had money. Trust me. Okay? Wouldn't be possible if this guy.
Let me help you. You tried. Good job.
Whoa. But anyway, being strong and independent. Carry the clothes. Let's go and. Are you strong and independent? Look at this.
You agree with her?
Yeah.
Look. Oh my
Baby, do you
God.
support strong and independent women?
No.
Okay, now listen. Dimongo is asking him, do you agree that a woman should be strong and independent, that they can do? No, I want to do that all for you. You see, it's like, I don't know if that is gaslit. No, it's like, I don't know what type of that tactic. Is it gas? It's not gaslighting. It's called, I think it's reverse psychology. That, she's trying to make him spend money on her and make him like work without seeing like anything wrong, because as a man you're supposed to do everything for your woman, because if not so, if your woman does stuff for herself, that's to mean she's strong and independent and she doesn't need you. So if you don't want that, so just step in as a man, do a lot of tasks for your woman, so that at least Hmm. Hmm.
Huh?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Baby, do you support strong and independent women?
No. It is a sickness.
So carry those clothes. Go iron them. Go and iron them there. So while he's carrying and he's going through a lot that he's never done, but now, do you support strong and independent women? And the guy is responding there, nah, I don't support that. That is a sickness from the work culture. It's bad. For me, I'll be doing everything for you, including paying your bills and washing your clothes and doing everything for you. Boy, boy, the time you go back to your villa, it will be something. Not villa, to your home.
The woke mind virus got them.
Of being strong and
Independent.
we don't support that here.
Yeah.
That's our slogan, guys, actually. Nothing like being strong and independent, and that's why I'm so
Okay, nothing being like strong and independent. That's why I'm done doing that. I'm letting this Polish guy, Mr. Peter, to work for me. Do you have a Lamborghini? Is a question posed for black men extending interest in Lambo Express, not white skin. Wow. By the way, have you heard Muzzongu questioning this guy if he had a Lamborghini? Color says, right? So you're Polish, you're not African? You're okay. That is something that I can flex with. I can tell people that I'm dating a Muzzongu. That is, in my village, you understand, coming from the village, and now people knowing that you are dating or maybe married to a Muzzongu, oh, that is a big flex. You'll be flexing in the village, and now people will be like, oh, okay. So you're married to a Muzzongu or you're dating a Muzzongu, that is a score. So there is no need of asking if he has money or maybe he has a Lamborghini. Being white is a flex. Anyway, any other person need to have a Lamborghini and a lot of money. The guy is a simp. The simp behavior. What's up, OG Digital Dre? You say he's a simp, ain't it? Which couple in Europe doesn't not share bills? Good luck to her because she is for a road shark. One thing I know that if the guy was moneyed, if the guy had money, I'm sure there's something. That youngling is broke, just like Rocio. Is D gonna go to Poland to fix his parents' place? We're about to see that. The day we go for introduction, you see, just like Rocio was in the village the first time, she was acting like a queen, like a Queen Elizabeth. And when they landed to Argentina, all we found was a huge lump of junk in the junkyard. And now one thing that Sensor had to do is to fix that thing. So tell me if now Muzzongu go for introduction to this Polish guy and find that the guy is not as rich as maybe Muzzongu thought that she can be flexing with. No, I'm dating this super rich Muzzongu Peter. Will she chip in and fix her parents' home? I don't know. But anyway, let Muzzongu work, because Sensor too went and worked in Rocio's junkyard. You can go back to those videos and see how Sensor was working really hard there, scooping the junks and stuff like that. So let him do that. Let the guy work over there. Anyway, for Muzzongu, she's done being strong and independent. So the guy has to work and do all that and even pay for commodities,
so happy. Saying that's our slogan, guys, actually. Nothing like being strong and independent, and that's why I'm so happy. Saying I'm no longer strong and independent. Okay.
That's why I'm so happy. Saying I'm no longer strong and independent. Okay, there's something here that I'll show you that Mr. Peter had to pay. Peter, grab a phone and act like you're paying for me, because I want people to know that you have money. Okay, people start trolling me saying that you're broke. They don't know that you have money. So take my phone, go to M-Pesa with this Android phone of mine and pay. Muzzongu.
07 100 Kenyan shillings. What do you think, babe? This is what it feels not being strong and independent.
You hear that? That is what it means, not being strong and independent, is to let the Muzzongu do everything and pay for you. But you all know that that is the Mongo's paying.
This is what it feels not being strong and independent. What do you think?
Let me read this one. I thought that Chips Funga was American, US. He will build that kitchen for them. Okay, no way. No way. The boy doesn't look like him. He doesn't look anything. Hi, Johnny H. How are you? This jangling gonna... Okay. I read that. They even said you are only plumbing. They even said you're only plumbing. Though Christmas list is a rich man with Lambo skin color. Oh. Okay. Okay, you guys told me that this guy is a plumber. I mean, D. Mwango's personal plumber. You understand what I mean? He's here to lay pipes, exclusively to lay pipes in plumbing D. Mwango's apartment. I don't know why that apartment, but he's here exclusively to lay pipes for D. Mwango. So act like you're paying so that people will know that you have money. Grab a phone. I want people to know that I'm dating a very super rich young Muzzongu.
Good thing or bad thing?
agree.
You agree? Okay, 100 Kenyan shillings.
Pay using the phone. How long has this Muzzongu been in Kenya so that he know how to use the mobile money that is M-Pesa? How long has he been here to understand how to use the M-Pesa and stuff like that? I thought he was...
Send, yeah. 07?
Why you guys getting... why you guys reacting to that laying pipe of the Muzzongu? I guess... I mean, you guys don't know. He's a personal plumber to D. Mwango, so nothing he can do. He doesn't have a Lamborghini, so why did D. Mwango choose him? I mean, they say the shorter the monkey, the longer the tail. I'm so done with you. I'm so done with you right now. The shorter the monkey, the longer the tail. I mean, okay, not the shorter, actually. They say those kind of lean men, like those kind of lean men that don't have a huge body, those kind of slim and lean men, they're really serious when it comes to laying pipes. I guess that is why the Muzzongu is in the picture. Otherwise, we wouldn't be talking about him. He's a serious plumber. Anyway, Kenge is looking for a plumber, but now not like a plumber for Demon, like a plumber who's plumbing now. Hey. Another Michele Ponte. I guess this guy has a serious upgraded game. If it wasn't so. Anyway, my boy, just eat well, okay? Just eat well. I understand what kind of task you have to deal with. I understand the kind of task that you have to deal with. Just imagine this guy who is a gym instructor, or maybe a workout instructor, that is a Tito. With all those muscles, he has laid some pipes here. Okay? And there is another guy here called Kino. I don't know if he took a bite. There is another guy here that we have. There's a woman looking at me very bad here on the screen. This person. That woman's really looking seriously here. I thought she was looking at me. I mean, name them. All of these people have laid pipes here. So I know the kind of task you're dealing with. I understand the Polish guy. You have to be smart. But anyway, among all those people, this guy qualified. Let me look for a picture where this guy was washing the clothes. I'll see if I can try to zoom and see if he got the no, that'd be bad anyway. That would be bad. Dimango won't like that. Dimango won't like that. Your advice, eat what? Eat a lot of cassava. Okay, I'm telling the Muzzongu, eat a lot of cassava, eat peanuts, the groundnuts, and eat local food. I mean, rich in carbohydrates, you need a lot of energy, and you know. You can imagine something that Tito, the gym guy, worked on, and he was like, "No, God damn, go there. I can't with this, with all the muscle." You guys don't be lied, don't be lured. The muscle is not everything. This is a whole lot of things. But anyway, this Muzzongu really sit down and maybe this man, do they even take a moment to sit down and ask themselves, like, are we for real? Like, you were watching the same chick, okay, the same, let me sound nice. You are watching the same Mwango, having time with the gym guy, Atito. You watch the same guy rolling with JB, all right? It was said that even Dante was part of it. You saw Kino was there. You saw Shane was there. You saw the other Chinese guy. You saw, name them. And there is some point, she called her own brother, that is Senso, babe. Babe is here. Now imagine, that circle. And you still go there. But anyway, I have to say, hats off to this young man. He might be broke, but he has something that is super needed here. Whatever, guys. He didn't come with no Lamborghini. He didn't come with nothing. He didn't show us nothing. Okay? This guy didn't come with no Lambo. He didn't come with nothing. But he came to be introduced. Hey, that should tell you that this guy has some supernatural power. This guy has some supernatural power that our Lambo Mwango needed. She was looking for all this internet. She was roaming from this place to that place to that place. Hi, gamer girl. How are you? How are you? How are you? Hey. With something else, anyway. He came with a strong passport. Tell me, is a Polish passport so strong? I don't really think a passport is something. Either something else. He put him shoes that is almost 8.5 extra wide legs. Wow. I'm waiting for Kama to get to D. Maybe she won't. Maybe it won't. Maybe it's already. Maybe she's already going through that. You may not know. Okay, JT. Say what you mean, as it could be suggestive. No, I don't want to say. You guys have been here for so long. You know how it goes. JT, wear the glasses. You're better with them. Okay. My glasses are right there. I might go get them while I'm finishing the show. Actually, guys, I'm finishing the show right now. So, make sure you like the video before we finish. But anyway, let's go back to the Muzzongu, where he has to pay to be seen as a rich guy, rich in money, not rich in cassava. Rich in money, and now Dimango is done being strong and independent. So Muzzongu, pay. Muzzongu, are you gonna do this? For how long are you gonna do this? No, Muzzongu, if you would be taking out some dollars and pounds and euros and handing over to this mama and Dimongo, I'll think that you're rich. But now I know you're not. But you're rich somewhere else. So anyway, they say nobody has it all. Okay. All right, guys. I think it's about time we bounce. Again, it's about time we do what? We bounce. But before we go, let me read a few comments from you. And at least in the meantime, make sure you like the video and subscribe this channel. But there is one thing I want you guys to do. There is a link on your chat that I want you guys to subscribe to that channel. Okay, go support that young lady. She's really overworking. She's really working so hard. So subscribe to her channel and support her, please. You know, there's a link there. I'll remember to pin that link on the comment section so you guys can go and support her. All right. Thank you so much for supporting Rin. That is Tindi. That is Pablo's nephew. Okay, let's just support her. Right. Thank you for being here. I love you all so much. I'm going to bounce. But you guys, before you go, like the video and subscribe to this channel. And I'll be seeing you in the next coming video. I love you all. I love you all. Bye-bye. Bye for now, guys. All right? Yeah. You need to go. Start going. All right? Start clicking out. Thank you, guys. I'll see you in the next one.
What's up, guys? It's MARWA here.
My name is Kobina Akun, popularly known as Watermaya.
Mungai Ip here.
It's your girl, the African Tigress.
My name is David Jr.
My name is Nasto.
My name is Rocio.
Check Matiko.
Blackman the Traveler.
Welcome to Adventurers.
Welcome to Kia in Jamaica.
My name is Arwa. I am
Wango.
Asante Sana.
Miss Trudy is in the house.
Uncle Mo from Mukenya.
Congrats, moms.
I'm coming.
They were better than the others.
My name is Mayugno. This competition no service is manganga wood no simba banor Jonathan somebody German machine aka 47.
Christmas list or Chris.
This is a show.
Yes.
I thought it was just a conversation.
Listen, I would love to go in depth of this on this podcast because I feel like podcast is where I get the chance to express myself.